Oh yes, we're back again with another banger. Something very, very interesting came across my desk, and I wanted to address it. This is a very telling time, and you can see now that you're in the dating apocalypse. Yes, indeed, gentlemen, ladies, and gentlemen, because this really pertains to you. Again, certain things a lot of people just won't understand or come to accept. It's kind of like people telling you what the cost of living is going to be in the next couple of years. People telling you this is not going to be, here. It's hard to accept these incoming realities because you don't study the information patterns, trajectories, the cycles. A lot of people, women in general, do not study these because they don't have to. They just exist and they think you're supposed to come and take care of all of the holes in life. You see, I came across the post on Instagram and it was, I think, Ari Fletcher talking about if a man has access to your house, he should be paying all the bills. Well, if it's your house and I'm paying all the bills, don't doesn't that make that my house? So let me get this straight. We don't stay together. We're not married. But because I have access to your house, was let's say a key, because couples, relationships, they go through these times where they're getting in good, they're comfortable, they give each other a key. So if I have a key to your place, I suppose to pay your bills. But if you have a key to my place, you do what? Come in. Let me guess. You're gonna come and clean, throw a few loads in the laundry, cook a little bit, etc. Right? So this is why I say you guys should not be engaging in these conversations when it comes to paying bills. Let that shit die, because what will happen is it'll become like a person screaming in a silent room or screaming in a soundproof room. These See what it is. Again, I did a video about this I did two videos actually. It pertains to the initial topic, which is the dating apocalypse, and I said if you're a woman and you're on a dating app, you're on the clearance rack for the most part. If a man is on a dating app, he knows this innately. See, what I come to learn about women is that they go wherever they go, they feel they have a competitive advantage because they're them. I'm me. I'm a vibe. I mean, I'm just me. I manifested this, right? But the backlash that Bumble got from this billboard, if you're looking at the thumbnail, you see this billboard. Well, Bumble basically came out and stated that we're losing engagement, subscribers, accounts, etc., and encouraging women to basically engage in sexual promiscuity, telling the women that a vow of celibacy is not the answer, which they have a point. Because think about this, ladies. If you're being celibate and waiting, okay, you're waiting, but waiting on who, per se? See, you wait on things that you know that are coming, like a package. You seeing the tracking, and even then, your package can get stolen by the mailman. It is possible. It has happened to me. Now, this is not a regular occurrence to one person, but this does happen quite a bit. So, a lot of women are waiting on something because they're expecting it. That doesn't mean that it's coming. I'm expecting something that I know is coming because I'm looking at the tracking. I see it coming. I know it's coming. And not speaking in blind allegory. I mean, I see that it's 3 minutes away from being delivered. So women that get on these apps, they think they have a competitive advantage. So when they don't have the said advantage, now it is a problem. When you look at the backlash. So they're saying that the men are not this and that and all of this because Bumble is set up to where the woman has to say something first. Again, loss of the advantage already. But again, if you're on a dating app, ladies, the men that are on the dating app know that you're the last of the bunch. You're in your desperate era. You're not in your soft girl era. You're in your, and I see women's in there with their bios and the information, and they say, "I like a generous man. I spoil me and do this and putting these lavish expectations on a clearance rack. It's almost like putting a clearance sticker on something, but marking it up more than the retail tag. So this is again is a telling time that the dating apocalypse, which is going on which is going on digitally and in real life. The men have spoken and the men are speaking, and the drizzle, the all of these movements are not doing anything but getting stronger. I told you the modern woman is very, very arrogant. I seen a panel with Anton Daniels, and it was a woman stating that 8 to 9 out of 10 men would wife up a single mother with 4 kids by 4 different men. This is how low she thinks of you. But when you look at the demographic of the panel, you see who she's speaking to, which is black men. And which again, I said, I've done a video. The black man is America's trash man. You're America's favorite fall guy. You see, you're expected to get the bullshit. It's either a raw deal or no deal. So I did a video about the arrogance of the modern woman, thinking she dictates any and everything that involves her. So again, don't be triggered when you hear these terms such as narcissistic. He's a women. When you hear women speak, what they're doing most of the time is projecting. You break down everything that a woman describes a man is doing to her, or a man has done to her, she's done more than enough men. This is a wake-up call to the ladies that, hey, it's not going to go your way. You control sexual access. That's it. The genius women get married and get out the way because they know there is no win in hoeing. There is no win in waiting. There is no win in being celibate. Because again, if you have to go celibate, what have you been doing leading up to the celibacy? It's like saying I have to go to rehab. That means you're doing drugs too much. That means the drugs have taken over you. So you hear women say I'm celibate and all of this. Best believe they have been very promiscuous and sexually active for a long run, which they have to tell themselves, hey, you need to stop for a minute because it's not getting you the results that you may want or the results that you speak of. One can believe that in the dating era in 2024, these expectations again are not of their own. You hear women say, I want to go on the TikTok dates. It is content. It is relationship porn, if you will. You got these ladies telling you they want to go here, want to deal, never have seen these experiences a day in their life. Never attracted these men a day in their life. So what they're continuously doing is when they speak it, they think they're manifesting it on these dating apps. They think a man is going to come on the dating app of substance of great value to save you. That doesn't make sense. When have you seen the top shoppers, the top ballers going in TJ Maxx really looking for a prize? Not the hustlers, the resellers, not the ones looking for a bargain. But when have you seen the ones that go into Louis Vuitton and Gucci and buy everything retail without a blink of an eye? When do you see these type of gentlemen in TJ Maxx and Ross? You see the sugar daddies because they don't really need all of the new designer. They just need something to wear. So women speak of these tricks that they most likely will entertain on the low to get some supplemental income. Of course, this is another reason why you have these women stating what they want on these dating apps, talking about giving and acts of service and all. You're a easy target, ladies. I'm sorry to tell you. It's like shooting fish in a barrel when I can get on a dating app and make it look, because it's specifically for dating. So I don't have to really put a lot of information. It's no feed. It's no kind of history of what I may believe in or post or who I interact with like you would on Facebook or Instagram. So the women, again, they have a sense of arrogance that they think that they run the dating apps. No. For the most part, the baddies, the one who have they'll get a good group of men But it really won't be the man that's gonna take them serious because they're like, well, she's beautiful, but why is she on this dating app? What happened to where she has to come to Bumble to where she has to shoot her shot first? And I'm not against women shooting their shot. I actually advise women to shoot their shot. However, this is within the framework of the mind that we deal with today in the modern woman, being as arrogant, pompous, self-centered as she is. You must ask, well, if you're the shit in all of this, how did you get here? So then that makes me want to investigate to see, is this going to be easy? And again, if it doesn't work, you just throw them back and get another one. Throw them back and get another one till you hit the jackpot. So these women do this in a cycle. They do this for a few months, maybe even a few years. You'll get it. If you ever been on a dating app, you get off, you get back on, you see the same chick, same photos, same profile. Nothing has changed. Why do you think that is? It's because they know in their heart of hearts they're not going to find true love on a damn dating app. Who finds the love of their life that's going to change their life, that's going to be everything that they want just by setting up a profile and waiting? That's like me saying I'm going to set up a bank account, make it look good, put a couple of dollars in it, and just wait for people to put money in it. Just because I have an account right there. Put some money in that bank account. Yeah, it's tied to, yeah. I do the, put some money. It doesn't work like that, ladies. I'm sorry. It just does not. But the dating apocalypse, you're going to see this trend is when you see, excuse me, just think about the gas stations, right? You see Chevron, Exxon, Raceway. All of these gas stations have similar prices. There's never going to be a time where Chevron's gas is going to be $2.90, and then Exxon is going to be $4.50 a gallon, unless you're in a different state. Within the same area, zip code, demographic, this gas station is not going to, it may be maybe a few cents to a penny off. So I say that to say it's going to be the same with the dating apps, because Bumble and Hinge and Tinder, it's all the same shit. You see what you like, you shoot your shot, you don't. So those trends are going to triculate over to these other apps. And again, you're going to slowly see men come back into power because, again, ladies, we've told you, you control sex. We control relationships and marriage. So as the saga continues, you're going to see women gripe and voice their griefs and frustration with not getting the fantasy that they were sold for so many years. Fellas, you control the relationship. Again, it is time the not the compilation, but the compromising and all of the shoe showing just to make sure she know that time has come and went. It is a new era. You're in a new age. Men are no longer laying down and and breaking their backs when they know they're not going to be appreciated. Just ask Shaq's ex-wife, who writes in her book she was never in love in this after he took her in with another child and gave her the lifestyle that most, if a lot of women will never even get a glimpse of. But you were not in love. But this is the disrespect that men are no longer going to take. Let me hear your take. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's the Date Master.